Miss Allsopp.
Mr. Scott Emilio, how are you going?
Very well, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Do you mind if I call you Keely?
Yeah, that'll be great.
No worries at all. You can call me Pat, by the way. I know Scott Emilio is not a...
It's a big one.
Yeah, 12 letters to be exact.
Wow.
How'd you get in?
Yeah, it was really busy outside parking.
Really?
I managed to get a spot.
That's good. I hope everything, no traffic and stuff.
I'm sorry for being late also.
That's all
I
right.
came straight from the gym.
Oh, we're about to go to the gym.
DY, Crunch.
Crunch
It's a
business.
new gym that just opened.
Yeah, the one in the new buildings.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a big gym.
Yeah, it looks huge from outside. I have a
Mhm.
friend that goes there. He says it's really amazing. I was thinking about signing up, but then I was like, nah, I'm good with saving my money and just going for runs.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I just go around the... Do you live around here?
I live in North Coco.
North Korea. So, you know, I just do the Long Reef Headland loop.
Okay, that's
Just
a good
around
way
there.
to start your
Just
day.
around the corner. It's quite nice, actually. Gets pretty windy and
Yeah, I
crazy
can
up there.
imagine. But good
but,
views.
Amazing views. So thanks for coming in today. We're just going to have a little chat about an issue you were having that you talked a little bit to my receptionist about, but we'll just get a bit more facts and into that situation you're going on with. So just to start, I'm just going to go into a couple of basically legal principles and guidelines we have to follow before we get into our chat. So basically, if you have any questions throughout the whole of our meeting, just feel free to ask. You've got a pen and paper there ready to go in case you want to jot anything down. But basically our first thing we have to talk about is a retainer.
Mm-hmm.
So a retainer is just a contract you sign basically stating a bunch of different legal protections and I'd say warranties like you'll get with a phone or whenever you buy something, whenever you get a service, you get a guarantee that it will be service you're looking for, and that especially goes into what we call confidentiality. So do you have any understanding of what confidentiality
No,
is? So basically it kind of just says states that anything that you say to me or anything I say about your issue to anyone else in the firm doesn't leave the firm, and that it is legally protected within our business, and that we don't have the right to disclose any information about your case unless you permit us to or we deem that it is necessary. Is that all good? Do you have any questions about that?
Well, this issue is a very personal issue.
Right.
It involves my family, my siblings, my mother, so I'll just be worried if it did get out because it would cause a lot of trouble within our relationships.
Yeah, I understand. You just got to make sure this is a safe and open place,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel free to tell us any information that will help us. And even if you think, oh, maybe they don't need it, all information is good information, and it just helps our job and makes the whole process a lot easier if we have all the facts lined out and we understand your full scenario. So I will be taking down notes as we talk about the issue, and I might ask some questions or just kind of reframe stuff you might have already said just to make sure I'm understanding as well as you. And if I get anything wrong, just feel free to let me know and then I'll correct it, and then that'll make sure we have the best situation and best picture of your whole issue.
Mm-hmm.
No worries. So you mentioned it is about your mother.
Yes. So I'm here on behalf of my mother, and I'd like to change her will.
Right,
It's
okay.
currently divided between the four of us, so I have 3 younger siblings, and it's divided equally. However, since I've been helping her out a lot in the last 5 months especially, she would like it just to be going to me.
No worries. So, do you want to tell me a bit about your mother, so how old she is, and sort of what's made you come here and not her today?
She's 82.
Right,
So
okay.
she's quite old. She's been very forgetful lately. Very suspicious of people. Like, she accuses the cleaners of stealing her belongings and stealing food from the fridge. She's just very forgetful.
No worries at all. So, you say she's been forgetful. Has that what sort of pushed you into helping her with all the tasks and
Yes.
stuff? No worries. Cool. So, have you looked into any solutions into the problem, or
No,
have you seen medical
I haven't
doctors,
seen any
practitioners?
doctors or practitioners, no. And I haven't been looking into nursing homes, only because the fees too expensive. I can't afford that.
Okay.
And especially with me just moving in, I just want to get into the comfort of the home and spend as much time with my mother as I can.
No worries. So, do you want to tell me a little bit about your relationship with your mother?
So we weren't really close growing up, but recently, as her old age becomes an issue, I've just moved in, started helping her around the house.
Okay, nice.
And so have a really solid relationship now.
So you're basically, you realised she needed help, and then you went in and started helping her just to make sure that everything was okay at home.
And especially because I lost my job in Victoria, I have more time now to be with
right.
my mother and spend time with her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So your job, you just mentioned lost your job. So was it any financial sort of...
Well, I had to relocate from Victoria. So it was very financial straining. It was very stressful on my behalf. And so moving in with my mother, just having a house to live in and a roof to be under has made this process a whole lot easier for me.
Okay, so there was sort of a financial side coming into it as well. But you still felt anxious about your mother getting older, and obviously developing some signs of getting older with comes forgetfulness. And, no worries at all. So you mentioned that you also have 3 younger siblings who you're worried about information getting out to you. Do you want to just talk about your relationship with them and also your mother's maybe relationship as well?
Well, my siblings and I, we're not close. And currently the will is divided between the 4 of us. But because I've been helping a lot with my mum, and she feels the same way, that the will should all be going to me. Especially because I'm the one that's only there for her right now. My siblings aren't there for her. They never visit. It's always just me.
Okay, so they are your younger siblings, yeah?
Yes. 3 younger sisters.
3 younger sisters, no worries. Do they have any idea about your mum's condition?
No, they don't.
No.
They aren't close.
So
they don't keep in contact with my mum.
So when you say they don't keep contact with your mum, have they also moved away?
Oh, they're located locally, but we just don't have any
so they are still local?
Yes.
And they have moved away. Okay, no worries. So just a couple of things about the estate and the will in general. So you've been going on about the house especially. So do you just want to tell me a couple of just about the house and where it is, and just so I can gain kind of the understanding of what's at stake here?
So we're based in North Coco.
North Coco, yep.
And it's a 2-story house.
Cool.
Has a garage, a pool, really nice backyard, so it's really kid-friendly, and also 5 rooms and 3 bathrooms.
5 rooms and 3 bathrooms. Okay. So, just so I can get a full understanding of what's going on, you've moved from interstate to help your mother, and your siblings are still based locally, but she's not getting support that she needs from them.
Yeah.
And she feels that she should reward you, I'd say, or for all your help that you're giving her. No worries. So just quickly, you've been mentioning that you moved interstate. Is there any reason for that, or
I lost my job
that?
in Victoria.
In Victoria, okay. So how long was that ago?
5 months. So just to ease the financial stress and my anxiety, I moved to New South Wales and now living with my mum.
With your mum. Beautiful. All right. So, so it wasn't all just for your mother. There's also that financial part of it as well, trying to make sure that you're also financially stable. So you feel that because you're doing all the help and all the care for your mother, you believe that you have the
This is
claim
what my
to
mother
land.
wishes too.
So
So
your
it's
mother,
not just me.
yeah.
I'm here on behalf of my mum in regards to her will.
Okay, no worries. Well, we'll see what we can do for you. Thank you very much for coming in and explaining your issue. Just reiterating a couple of things. The whole chat we had today is confidential, so don't worry about it getting out. It's all safe with us, so I wouldn't worry about that. I've got all the facts here. We'll organise follow-up meetings if you choose to have us as your legal counsel. Other than that, any other questions?
No, you covered that well.
Lovely. All right.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
See you later.
See you.